Got a look and she wants it bad.
My unenthusiastic 4th of July.
You think that I want you, but nah, babe. You're one in a million.
So my name is Hadley. I really like sports and I really like basketball.
Don't take it too personally. Yeah. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got it, but I can't see through all the lies. The lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. Gotta be hard on you now to know the truth. A bit confused, but there's a bunch of us out in the world who's just like me, not into you. Same. You think you the deal, you know nothing, babe. I want something real, not the custom made. I'll buy you a drink, keep you company. I'm sorry, that's all it will be. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of.
Hey everybody, I'm so happy to see you today. Thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi. Wow, did I miss you? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks and I am so happy to be here. Last week I fell ill and I landed in the hospital. My symptoms were that of food poisoning. So if you have ever been through anything like that, you know that you can get dehydrated and your electrolytes kind of go crazy and your body temperature and your oxygen levels. And anyway, everything went wrong. But I got wonderful care from the hospital, the nurses, the doctors. I'm home. I feel great. I guess my takeaway is from now on, I will always wash my avocados before I eat them. But I am so happy to be here and I can't tell you how much I missed you. It was such a void in my life, not being able to talk to you, not being able to read your comments and learn, you know, what you've done this week in your life. So, you know, it was very profound. You know, I missed you. You know, today I want to do a requested video. I think this is probably my number 2 requested video, and that is, what are the best skincare products that I find for mature women over 60 at the drugstore that are affordable? And some things have changed. So I thought it'd be kind of fun today for me to show you the things that I truly love that I get at the drugstore. And one of the reasons I'm doing this today is my skin is in very, very good shape right now. And I just thought it's probably time, because I have changed probably 4 or 5 items that I can get at the drugstore, and I wanted to share that with you today. So, and a little bit later, I want to chat about my life a little bit. You know how I do. You know, being over 60, I was always very nervous about doing a double cleanse because I thought that would dry my skin out. But I use a cleansing oil before my second cleanse, so I have no trouble with my skin drying out. And what I've noticed has truly happened is I don't break out anymore. You know, I really don't think there's a holy grail of cleansing oils. I mean, I think pretty much almost any cleansing oil is going to help you melt your makeup off without drying out your skin. I use one by Neutrogena. I use one by Seaweed that I love. That's kind of expensive. I use one by Burt's Bees. This has coconut oil in it. So sometimes I get a little nervous about coconut oil in my skin, but you know, so far so good. For under $10, this is my second one. This is a the Creamy Cleanser by Dirty Works, and this has green tea in it, which is a really cool antioxidant, and its base is cucumber. This cleanser comes out so luxurious. It feels like a high-end face cream. And you can just smell the peppermint. So if you don't like peppermint, this might not be for you. But I just put it on my face and I just let it sit for like 5 minutes like I would a cream. It melts my eye makeup off. It melts all my makeup off, and I just love it. Then I put a little water with it, and then I just wash my face with it. I love this. I am a huge fan of Dirty Works. I mentioned a while back that I switched over to witch hazel to help minimize the look of my pores, and at first I thought, yeah, this is great, and then I realized, no, that's not working for me. So I ran back to Target and I picked up my my Glow Tonic by Pixi. I think this is the finest toner that you can get at the drugstore. It's 5% glycolic acid, and for me, it makes my pores look smaller, and it also makes me brighter. And there's never been a vitamin C serum that has made me as bright as this toner, so I really love it. This is a little harsh for me in the winter to use. That's probably why I switched, now that I think about it. When I went back to Target to get my Glow Tonic, I also did pick up the Pixi Milky Mist, and this is a hydrating mist, and I have heard for 2 years how fantastic this mist is, and some gals use it as a primer, some gals just use it at night for hydration and in the morning for hydration. And I thought, okay, I gotta do it. It's under $15, so I'm just gonna try this beautiful mist, and I fell in love. I did see one review where the gal said she didn't like the scent of it. I love the scent of it. It does dissipate right away, but it kind of smells like coconut to me. But hyaluronic acid, milky mist, I love it. One of the reasons I was so excited to do this video today is I started to use a new pretty powerful serum that you can get at the drugstore, and I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of backstory about how I got there. So a few months ago, Lancome sent me their Genifique, and I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed it, and what I thought the serum did for me more than anything was give me a firmness to my face. And maybe an enhanced brightness. Well, anyway, if I wanted to replace my Genifique, it would cost me about $145, and I didn't feel comfortable in spending that in a serum. So what I did is I researched the ingredients that was in Genifique, like a probiotic. There's a lot of castor oil in here and hyaluronic acid. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together, and I went searching for another serum that would be like this, and there wasn't anything like it except a serum that is made by L'Oreal, which L'Oreal and Lancome, I believe, are the same company. So I looked at my Genifique, and the serum is all cloudy, and then I looked at this that is loaded with castor oil, and I thought, well, that's strange, because this is all cloudy and this is so clear. This is like, one of those crystal springs in Colorado in the mountains that you get your spring water, anyway. It looks so clear, and I thought to myself, well, even though the ingredients there's 5 ingredients that are exactly the same, and I thought, well, this is cloudy and this is clear, so that can't, well, I think it actually can be a dupe. So I wanted to quick tell you about this particular serum. So this serum that I found is a 1.5 hyaluronic acid serum made by L'Oreal. And it doesn't say so on the box, but this serum packs a punch of ingredients. It has 5 of the same ingredients as Genifique. It does have a probiotic. It has a couple extracts that come from nature that mimic Botox. So they actually affect the way that your skin moves. And it also it contains 2 muscle relaxants. This is the Genifique serum. It's very, very watery. And this is the L'Oreal 1.5 hyaluronic acid serum. So when you're feeling them, you feel like you just feel like they're the same serum. They feel exactly the same. They absorb the same, although the hyaluronic acid serum stays a little bit stickier on your face than the Genifique. But you know, I had this feeling like, you know, I was kind of wistful, like, yeah, I like that Genifique, but I'm never going to find a serum like that, and I'm not going to spend $150. So, you know, I was, you know, well, okay, I was pretty excited to find this because it was, you know, I put the Genifique on one side, I put this on the other, and it was like I was using the same serum. And then I got to thinking about it, and I'd really love your opinion. This particular serum has, you know, two muscle relaxants in it. So it's like a Geraldine only on steroids. So what I noticed when I was using this seemed more powerful than Genifique. My forehead became almost like glass. My 11s were diminished. The lines right here, I have some very deep crow's feet around my eyes, and those started to become a little bit diminished, like I was using Botox. So I just thought, is that healthy? I mean, what exactly am I putting on my face? These are muscle relaxants. So I don't know. I don't use Botox. I don't have anything against anybody, you know, getting fillers or Botox. I don't do it. And that's just because I'm chicken. But I can't wait to talk to my dermatologist and just see, you know, what do they say about ingredients that are like this, that are affecting our skin and our muscles, like Botox. So I just wanted to make sure that I brought this to your attention, and I thought it was kind of fun too.
Body up, yeah. Got a look and she wants it bad. She's firing up that body up, yeah, babe. You think that I want you, but nah, babe.
You know, I can get one of my very favorite products at the drugstore now, and that is rosehip seed oil. And I've said it 1,000 times before, but before I started using an over-the-counter retinol with my rosehip seed oil, my skin was bad. It was like shoe leather. When I show people pictures of what I look like before I started using rosehip seed oil, they tell me, oh, that doesn't look like you. That can't be you. There's just no way. Did you have some work done? That just can't be you. And yeah, well, that's me.
Words ain't enough to define the body up, yeah. Got a look and she wants it bad. She's firing up that body up, yeah.
I love my rosehip seed oil. It's a fantastic antioxidant. It's the free radicals in the air that age us. So when we can use a powerful antioxidant like rosehip seed oil, plus get the hydration from it, there's nothing like it. And you know, I do know, you know, there's a lot of corruption in the skincare industry, the anti-aging skincare industry. And there's a lot of people that, you know, want you to part with your money. They want you to spend $200 or $300. They don't want you to spend $6 on a bottle of rosehip seed oil. But it has been my experience that, you know, for me, it was a miracle. And I'm just very grateful that I happened upon it. All right. You knew this was coming. This is my AHA cream that I get from Walgreens. I believe it's 8% alpha hydroxy acid. I love it. I slather it on in the morning about 3 or 4 times a week. But AHA cream is so great as far as it gets those dead skin cells off your face. If there's one thing we need, you know, over 60 is let's get these cells turning over. And sticking with exfoliation, the Derma E sea salt scrub. I have this in my shower a couple times a week, maybe more. I will use this to exfoliate my face. I don't use it as like a treatment, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. That would be way too harsh for my skin. But this is like a spa treatment. I love this. The other days I am using my coffee scrub, my coffee sugar scrub by L'Oreal. Totally in love with this. Oh my goodness. You know, I use a 30% AHA peel from The Ordinary. You know, the one that looks like you put blood all over your face. Anyway, that one is fantastic. However, I've been out of that for the last couple of months because I've been using this coffee sugar scrub, and I think I love this. It brightens up my skin. It helps me around my mouth, my lips, and it just gives me just, you know, such a bright, soft, I know, I'm a skincare junkie. What can I say? I love the journey and the challenge of finding wonderful, affordable products.
You come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold you tight. Well, I've got 2 of those, strong as they can be. Still don't expect no more than good, clean fun, you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You won't honest hear it.
I was just coming out of the hospital and I still had kind of a low-grade fever, so I couldn't be around my family. So my friend picked me up and he took me over to his daughter's home for a wonderful 4th of July party. I had a wonderful time. And in talking to his daughter, she told me that this beautiful home on the lake, well, he built that for her. Her father built her that beautiful home. And it's so funny. I had the funniest reaction to it. I mean, I was so happy for him, you know, and for her and her family. She's just well, my friend has the most beautiful family, and they let me film them. But it's funny, you know, a little bit I felt almost like when I was asked to go on a tour, I almost felt like I had been gut punched a little bit. Because in my head, I kept thinking to myself, what about all these choices I made in my life that has brought me to this place? Like, where is my son's house on the lake that I built him? Or where are the amazing gifts that I'm giving my son and his wife and his children? I mean, and all these things were like rolling in my head, like, I love my family so much, and there's so much I want to do for them, so many gifts I want to give them. And so I started to kind of beat myself up. And I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I don't know. Anyway, I had a wonderful time. I went on with the evening and everything was fine. Well, a couple days later, you know, being mom, you know, I'm thinking, I'm still feeling bad. So I wrote my son. And I never do this, but I did. And I wanted him to know how much I love him and how sorry I was that I couldn't give him more. How sorry I was for some of the financial choices that I made that prevented him from having this beautiful house on a lake that I could build him. And he wrote back right away, and that's not like him. And he wrote back, whoa, 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 Mom. time out. Mom, you've done a lot. You were great. Of all the people in my life, you're the most influential person I've ever met. You are responsible for me being the person that I am. Maybe the greatest gift that we give the people that we love is our love, is our time, is the example of our life. It's that gift that they know that they have a safe place in us and that we hear them. They're important, they matter. And maybe, you know, the people we love, our parents, our friends, our coworkers, maybe those wonderful gifts that we want to give them have nothing to do with cars and houses and money. In the end, they look back and thank you for who they turned out to be. And that's pretty cool. You know, when I was in the hospital, more people asked me, who's taking care of Desi, than how was I doing. I'm trying not to take that personal. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging in there with us. I hope you liked this video. I had so much fun talking about my favorite affordable products at the drugstore. And you know what? I just loved every second I got to be with you. I can't tell you how much I missed you. Dizzy. It's kind of hot. Must be salt or something. Dizzy, he's crazy about me. Anyway, thank you so much for being here today. Have yourself a wonderful brand new week. And when you're done with your week, come back and see me and Des, okay? Okay, it's a deal.
I was lost
How high can you fly? Yeah! Good job! Oh my.
Then you walked past me and you saw me and
It's like
smiled.
Paul Newman. Yeah, right. Cool Hand Luke over here.
I will never forget the first time when I saw you. I thought I lost my mind. Blue and faded was blown away.